Hey everyone, welcome back to another Kevin's Kreations here on Geektopia Island. I'm Kevin.
I'm Cardwell.
And today we're bringing you a fun darkness deck that I like to call Dark Skies. And it is Lucifer based, and it's just going to be a whole lot of flying dudes. But before we get into it, we should remind everybody we do have a Patreon. The link will be down in the description below. It really just takes $1 to give us some extra support and love, and we would greatly appreciate it. With that, we're going to delve into what this deck is all about, which is just playing good flying dudes.
Yep.
We're going back to the old school of play good dudes, win. And that's pretty much where we're at. So Lucifer is the ruler, and it is Fallen Angel, Divinity 10, Judgments for 5. It seems rough, but it is what it is for his ability. And he energizes for black. Super simple. And then he Judgments into an 8/8 flyer. Kind of meh. But when he enters, your opponent discards 3 cards. Great.
Yeah, at that point of the game, that can be really essential, pretty much.
Yeah, because near that time, you're just like, cool, you have how many cards? 4? Get rid of all but 1.
Yeah.
Good luck. And then his runes, we have full Divinity 10, and we're playing the new Chant Master rune as his master in the rune deck.
Yes.
Soul Prison, which is 2 black and 4 for Divinity 3. You pay 3 less, so essentially costs 3. Target Resonator gets -0, -1000 until the end of turn. When that Resonator is put into the graveyard from the field, you put it in play under your control.
Really good. Super good.
I'll pay 3 mana to take your dude.
Yeah.
And like -1000 kills pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Like, very few things it doesn't kill, but it still puts that clause on that dude. So if you kill it another way with attack damage or whatever else, it still gets to be under your control.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome. One of the black staples in a rune deck is Power of Immortality, because I mean, the card is just it's too good.
It's just good.
1 mana, Divinity 1, quick cast. Target Resonator gains +4/+0, and when it would die, you put it back in the field and your control rested.
Yeah.
It can only target your dude, but whatever.
It's okay.
Yeah. I don't care. Great. I'll save my dude and get more activations. Next up is Rune Deck. It's one of our other favorites.
It's super annoying to play against.
Yeah. It is 5 mana, Divinity 2, but it costs 1 less from your rune area, and destroy target magic stone, resonates your opponent's control, get -4/-4.
Yeah.
I mean, it kills the dudes. So what it's for, it kills the land.
Yep.
If you get that turn 4, you're just like, kill your stone. Hey, set you back a little bit.
Or even turn 3 with Energize. Be like, meh, nope, thank you.
And then I wanted the quick Divinity and the quick runes out, so I have Tears of the Fallen as well, which is 0. Your opponent discards a card at random. It's mostly there just because I wanted to make sure I got Divinity as close to turn 3 as I could.
Yeah.
And that really helps with it.
And just to set your opponent back, turn 1. Just done.
Yeah, I mean, it is at random, so it could be awesome and it cannot be at the same time, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to try a new one instead of just using the same one, so I tried Putrefy. I like the idea of it. We'll see what it does. And it is 1 black, Divinity 2 rune, target a Resonator, at the end of next turn, destroy it.
Oh, okay.
So 1 black, kill target dude, but it takes a turn. Seems good. We'll see how good it is.
Right.
I don't know, but I'm all about trying it. So
yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
There might be some bigger dudes, and you're just like, all right, let's get rid of them next turn.
Yeah. But that's it for the runes.
All right, we'll go ahead and jump into the Resonators here. Our first one is Fallen Angel, the Ritual. It's a 1 black, 3/3. This card gains +4/+2 and flying as long as you control 4 or more Darkness Stones. So essentially a 7/6 or a 7/5 flying for 1. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Card is awesome.
Oh yeah. The next one, of course, is Ray the Blackout. It's a 1 in a darkness, 5/7. This card cannot be attacked, so therefore it can be protected. At the beginning of your next main phase, invert it, and when you do, it becomes 0. It's at 8/9 flying. Entities you control gain whenever this card is targeted by a spell or ability. Cancel that spell or ability. This ability triggers once per turn. So it puts on a little bubble on everything you have, and if they try to kill something, it saves it. And it's amazingly strong.
Yeah, dude, if you get a flipped owl, it's so much easier in your favor.
Yes.
Because they have to waste 2 spells to kill it. Because the first spell has to break the bubble, and then the second one can be used.
Yeah, and it's not easy when they do that to her, and then you do Power of Immortality. You're like,
hey,
you got
cool,
2
thanks.
other spells? I don't know.
But do remember, any kind of invert card like that that's flipped and you bring it back, it will come back on the front side.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I mean, it's still a free ray. Great.
And you can't target your own stuff without the bubble being broke too as well. You know, that's the flaw of it.
Yeah. But it is what it is. I'll take that all day.
Yep, exactly. All right, the next one, of course, is the Vice Leader Blazer. It's 1 and 2. So 2 and 1 darkness, 7/8. At the beginning of your main phase, draw a card.
I mean, you need card draw, and this helps you get there because it's every turn just draw an extra card.
Yep.
So, pretty cool.
Now, of course, Kevin made this deck, and it has my waifu and my husbando in the same deck, so we'll get to it. But of course, my waifu is Astema. She's a 2 darkness 1, 7/6, flying. Enter. Your opponent loses 500 life. If you have 3 or more runes revealed, you gain 500, so that's a nice buffer. Pay 400, draw a card. Play this only once per turn, and only your turn. And then you can pay 1,000. Your opponent loses 500 life. So, nice trade.
I mean, she's gonna be a staple in every black deck for a good while.
She's just insanely strong. Her stats 7/6 for 3 flying is really good. Enter, do a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next up is our higher end dudes, and they're there to help finish the game out. Really. First off is Blazer, the legendary thief. He is a black and 3 for an 8/8 precision. When he enters the battlefield, look at your opponent's hand, and they discard a card, or you choose a card, they discard it, and then he gets a 1/1 counter. And you can remove a 1/1 counter from him. You choose one. Either remove an attacking J/Resonator attacking him, or counter target spell that's targeting him.
Yeah.
So he's got his own protection and removal of their hand.
This guy is extremely solid.
Yeah, he's just a super good card on his own, and he's hard to deal with.
Yeah, he really
he's
is.
so hard to answer because you're just like, God, get out of my board. Because you're like, kill that dude. And he's like, nah.
No, thanks.
I'll lose my counter. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Block, remove that from attacking. Thanks, bye.
Yeah, it's silly. Next up is one of my new favorite cards, and it is Oborozuki, the Caller of Gods.
Yeah.
She is 4 black for a 10/10. When it enters, you put 2 fresh blood counters on her. If you have rune 4, she gets 4 blood counters on her. And then you remove a fresh blood counter, she gets flying and drain. Or you can tap, remove 2 of them, destroy target J/Resonator.
So good.
And if you have 10 or more stones, she gets +10/+10.
Yeah.
I mean, awesome.
Yeah. Late game, she's a 20/20 with flying and drain, possibly.
Yeah.
Or
Or you're just like 4 mana, I get to kill 2 dudes if I have 4 runes, or get flying and drain stacks, so you just do it twice.
Yeah.
Great. It's silly.
Yeah.
She does so much to end the game and just help you out. And then finally, the Resonator we got is Belial, evil from the scriptures. It is 3 black and 3 for a 12/12 flyer. If your life is 1,000 or less, he costs 3 less to play. He enters, you destroy all non-fallen angels. And whenever a Resonator is put into a graveyard from the field, this card deals 100 damage to your opponent. So he ends the game by being a 12/12 flyer, first off.
Yeah.
He kills the board because he hates the board. And you have quite a few fallen angels still.
Yeah.
You have the 1-drop and the 3-drop to stay alive. But he kills pretty much everything else.
And you just do a blast damage to the
Yeah.
face, pretty much.
And then that ability is static for the rest of the time that he's alive. So if anything else dies, you're just like, cool, but take a damage.
Yep.
Take a damage. He's just good. For 6 mana, he's really good. And he has a potential to cost 3.
Yep.
Awesome.
Definitely. All right, we'll get into the spells. The first one is Rainruins, which is Runes of the Neverending Rainruins.
Yeah.
It's an addition. Non-darkness Resonators gets -2/-2. Darkness Resonators gain +2/+2. Simple as that, because we're all darkness.
We're playing darkness, so you might as well.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, 2 more Soul Prisons, because it's just an extremely good card. And when I said husbando, it is Belial, but on this picture it is ridiculously sexy. Look up Corruption. 1 darkness. Look at your opponent's hand. Choose a card with total cost 4 or less. They discard that card. Thank you.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just like, Rune, random card. Okay, now look at your hand. Get something
Yeah.
else. Oh, you have 3 cards.
Yeah,
at
let's
turn
pick
1.
apart your hand, turn 1. Great.
Yeah, thanks. But if you awaken it, you also get to choose a cost 5 or more from their hand. So
Yeah, 3 mana, get 2 cards. Seems good.
Ugh. Seems ridiculous.
Yup. Next up is Glint of Insight, which is the follow-up. You're looking at their hand. So Glint is one of the old removal spells of the discard. So name a card, your opponent reveals their hand and discards all cards that share a name with the revealed card. Or with the name card. and you're going to remove 2 mystery counters from your J ruler. This card in your graveyard gains Remnant. So essentially, turn 1, look at the corruption, take a card.
Yep.
Remember what's in their hand. Hopefully they have 2 of the same card, and then you just play Glint of Insight, and you're like, get both those cards.
Yeah, with Energize, it'd be ridiculous. Turn 1.
Turn 1, you lose 3 cards.
Yeah. Potentially 4.
Yeah. If you have multiples, you lose more than 3, but otherwise you're like, Tears of the Fallen, Look at Corruption, Glint of Insight if you have Energize.
So maybe if you have that, you literally do Look at Corruption first, take out what you don't like. Oh, you got multiples? Okay, Glint, cool, and then random card.
Yeah.
Suck it.
You down to 2 cards now. Thanks. Solid. I mean...
Oof, gross. That's super gross.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then next, and the final card we got in the main deck is Embrace the Darkness. It is 2 black, quick cast, destroy target Resonator, total cost 3 or less. It kills literally everything that you really need to kill.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the 4-and-ups, they don't get touched, but I mean, okay, cool. It kills your Astema. It kills everything in Keurig deck.
Yeah.
It kills most of the little elemental knights that you need to kill. And it kills pretty much everything in the sacrificial altar deck.
Yeah.
That, like, I mean, the big threats are big threats. They're a thing you have to deal with, but...
And that's what your 1 rune's for, too, so...
But it kills all the other little dudes, and that's really what you want. That is it for the actual main deck, guys. The stones, they're super simple. We have mostly Darkness Magic stones, and then I have some stone from the Dark Castle, which still counts as a Darkness Magic stone, so it still triggers your little 1-drop Fallen Angel. And it produces a black, and when it enters the field, you put a mystery counter on your J ruler. So it's essentially only there to help you get Glint of Insight as Remnant. It's really its only purpose. I mean, because getting free backs of cards is pretty good.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is the full deck, guys. It's pretty solid deck.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be one of the best decks, like one of the better contenders.
It has a lot of value for such a short little package here.
Yeah, it is very value city.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the deck, and we will see y'all again next time.
Goodbye.
Later. Also, guys, just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It will give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.